This video is going to show you how to find the inverse of a log or an exponential function. Logs and exponential functions are inverses of each other. So if you start with an exponential and you're finding the inverse, you should end with a log. If you start with a log function and you're finding its inverse, you should end with an exponential. So we're going to start off nice and easy with a multiple choice question. What is the inverse of the function f of x equals log base 4 of x? So like I just said, I know my inverse has to be an exponential. So it can't be 3 or 4. And then if I look at 1 and 2, 1 is a polynomial function. 2 is the exponential function. And it's an exponential function because my exponent has the variable. So here's a free response question. Find the inverse of f of x equals log base 5 of x plus 7. So remember that f of x is really y equals. They mean the same thing. So I'm going to start by writing it as y equals. Then remember that in order to find an inverse algebraically, you want to switch x and y. So that's my next step. I'm going to put x equals log base 5 of y plus 7. And now I want to solve for y. But my y right now is stuck inside parentheses and it's attached to a log. So in order to get rid of that log, I'm going to convert it to exponential form. So to convert it to exponential, I keep my base, which is 5, and then the other two pieces switch. So it's going to be 5 to the x power is equal to y plus 7. And like we said, our goal is to solve for y, so our last step is just to subtract 7. So y is equal to 5 to the x power minus 7. And there's the inverse of that original function. Now I want to find the inverse, because remember that f negative 1 of x, this means inverse of f of x equals e to the power of x plus 5. So once again, I'm going to start by writing this as a y equals. And then because I'm finding the inverse, I'm going to switch x and y. And now I have a variable that I'm solving for, but it's in the exponent. So I'm going to convert it to a log. So I'm going to keep my base. My base is e. So when I convert it to a log, I'm going to use the natural log, or ln. And then it's ln of x is equal to y plus 5. Last step is to get y by itself. I'm going to subtract 5 on both sides. So it's the natural log of x minus 5. That's our inverse. Let's take a look at one more example. Find the inverse of f of x equals 2 to the x plus 3. So once again, y equals 2 to the x plus 3. I'm going to start by switching x and y. X equals 2 to the y plus 3. I want to solve for y, so I'm going to start by subtracting 3 on both sides. So x minus 3 is equal to 2 to the y. If I want to continue solving for y, I'm going to have to convert it to a log because my variable is in the exponent. So keep my base, log base 2, and then I'm going to switch the other two pieces. So log base 2 of x minus 3 is equal to y. And that's my inverse.